Today's weather is sponsored by McClintock Preferred Finishes, wholesale and supply store, with 2 locations, one in Paducah, Kentucky, and the other in Evansville, Indiana. If you want to find me on social media, here you go, Bo Dotson Weather on Facebook, at Bo Dotson on Twitter. Of course, there's the blog, which is actually weathertalk.com now, or weathertalk.com. You can try either one of those. I also have the Weather Observatory website. I want to remind you that if you want to receive text messages when I update the video, the blog, Facebook, I can do that. There's multiple text options when you sign up at weathertalk.com. This says coming soon. This is an old graphic. It's been in existence for about a year now, and we actually have 4 texts that you can sign up for. Now, the 3rd text you can sign up for is the social media text for severe weather and winter storm days. The 4th one is for non-severe weather days, so keep that in mind. The 4th text option for non-severe weather days for social media, for me to send you links to everything, that does not replace everything above it, okay? In other words, just because you choose the text option 4 doesn't mean everything above it you get. You still have to choose 1, 2, or 3, the other text options as well. Just want to make that clear. Had quite a few people sign up over the last few days, and this is great. Really going to help too with the Shadow Angel Foundation charity projects. I'm going to be announcing a new charity that we're going to help. We'll announce that on Christmas Day. Also, don't forget the big Christmas holiday giveaway. We're giving away 40 prizes on Christmas Day. Just go to Bo Dotson Weather to find that, or talk.weathertalk.com, the blog. You'll see how to enter there. And again, 40 people will win on Christmas Day. I wanted to let you know real quick that when you sign up for the weathertalk.com text messages, that your money goes to more than just the weather products. We give quite a bit to charities in the local area. One of those is Paysac out of Western Kentucky. We give them brand new gunned teddy bears. They're great bears. The kids love them. You can see we go through quite a few of them every year. It runs into the thousands of dollars, as you can imagine. These are quality bears. We also give them to Child Watch, Western Kentucky, and I'm getting ready to announce a charity in Illinois. I'll announce that on Christmas Day, another charity that we're going to help. So I just wanted you to be aware of that when you sign up for the weathertalk.com text messages. There's a lot more to it that your money goes towards as well. Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Bo Dotson. It is December 13th, 2016. Busy day. I've done a lot of watching the model guidance, trying to put a forecast together. Complicated forecast over the coming days. We'll get to that in a minute. Right now, let's take a look at radar. No precipitation in our area. Look at the snow. Remember last night I told you there's going to be problems from central Illinois into central Indiana. Anywhere from 2 to 5 inches of snow fell in this area. Wet snow, some travel problems. It's all moving off to the east. No concern here. We did have a little rain, snow this morning over our northern counties. A little bit of rain, drizzle elsewhere. All moving off. We look out to the west. No precipitation moving towards our area at this time. Our next chance for precipitation arrives around Friday afternoon into Friday night and Saturday. Strong cold front, the strongest cold front of the season, the coldest area of the season, arrives on Sunday and Monday morning. That's saying a lot because we've had some cold blasts so far in December. This is more like January weather than it is December, so it's very unusual. Most of the month has been below normal. That was the forecast, below normal in the temperature department, and it looks like a lot more cold air on the way. I just about have no doubt that when the averages come out for December, it's going to be colder than normal. January is looking like it may be colder than normal as well. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Long-range forecasting, you know I'm not a big fan, but there are trends that I do keep an eye on, and certainly that worked out for December. We'll see how January goes. Let's move on to the weather forecast and some more maps. Now, we do have another cold wave moving into the area, one of many this month so far. What a month this has been. Lots of cold air. We take a look here at the probabilities for Wednesday morning, and we're going to drop down into the lower 20s, maybe the upper teens across the area. Now, that's going to cause problems with some gusty winds on Wednesday morning with wind chills. Kids at the bus stop, probably good time to get out the gloves because it is going to be cold tonight into Wednesday morning. Take a look here at Thursday morning. Even colder temperatures are anticipated down into the middle and upper teens. Some probabilities for that. Cold temperatures anticipated. That's going to be a problem again at the bus stop. And some of these temperatures could be even lower. Coldest air coming, probably going to arrive Monday morning. I'll show you that later. Friday morning, here we are with the temperature probabilities, and you see high probabilities to be down into the teens on Thursday night and Friday morning. And then wind chills, of course. Wind chills are usually going to be colder than your temperature. So we could have wind chills in, let's say, the 10 to 15 degree range, a little bit of gust of wind, a little bit more. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, great day to get out the gloves for the kids at the bus stop. Let's take a look at the NAM guidance. Now, NAM is a higher resolution model. It usually does pretty well with storm systems. Let's just move forward over the next few days. We see this high pressure center moving into our area that's going to deliver these cold temperatures over the next few days and nights. Keep moving forward here. And what we're going to watch is a storm system that develops to our west on Friday and Saturday. Here it is out west, moving eastward. We just keep going through the day here. Now, the NAM model brings precipitation to our area as early as Friday. If that happens, we could have a wintry mix at the beginning, maybe some snow, sleet, maybe freezing rain. This is questionable though, because a lot of the guidance does not bring the precipitation into our area until, let's say, late Friday afternoon into Friday night. Strong southerly winds are going to help the temperatures go above freezing as we move through the day on Friday. Friday night, probably rising temperatures all night. Saturday, probably looking at temperatures into the 60s, middle 60s. Incredible for this time of the year. Big anomalies. We're talking 20, 30 degrees above normal for this time of year. And then as the system moves on, we're going to see rapidly falling temperatures on Saturday night into Sunday morning. So we take a look here, and this is around 6 p.m. on Friday, and you see some pink here. That's some freezing rain and sleet. The green would be rain. We just moved through Friday evening. This is 9 p.m. and you see the pink spreading into Illinois. Now, again, temperatures should be on the rise, so it's really questionable if this is going to be a problem. Probably looking at a brief period of maybe a wintry mix at the beginning of the system. Now we see the low developing back here. The key to that is it's going to move to our north. And remember what I've taught you, if a low moves to our north, that places it on the warm side of the system, rain, maybe thunderstorms. The big snows are going to be back here on the back side of the low. This model doesn't go out very far. This only takes us to midnight on Saturday, so I'm going to load another model that will take us further out. Let's take a look at the GFS. We'll load it up here. All right, here we go. Same time here, midnight on Saturday. Look at all the green. Now, the GFS keeps the precipitation mostly wet, not frozen. So again, fairly low confidence that the frozen precipitation is going to cause any problems. We'll keep an eye on it, of course. Here comes the low. Now, keep an eye on the track of the low as it moves into Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. Another low back here. This is the main low, 996 millibars. This is about noon on Saturday. Very warm air on southerly winds, going to be breezy conditions over the coming days into the weekend as this low tightly packed isobars, equal lines of pressure, isobars tight. Remember what I've told you, when these isobars tighten up is when we get the strong and gusty winds. Fairly tight gradient here with the isobars, so plan on some wind over the coming days as well. Look at this big high pressure center that's going to come in behind the weekend storm, drop temperatures rapidly on Saturday night and Sunday. Let's keep moving forward here. And what I want you to watch is there's a wave develops along the front, maybe an area low pressure, a wave develops. This is a concern because if a wave develops along the front, one, it will slow it down on Saturday night and Sunday morning. Two, new precipitation will blossom over our area. So we're going to very close eye on this late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Freezing rain, sleet, snow is a possibility. Way too soon to know if it will accumulate, but there is at least the potential. If this area of low pressure wave along the front does develop, I suspect we will see a wintry mix. Here we go, the GFS at midnight on Sunday, pink, that's sleet, freezing rain, changing to snow back here in the blue. Again, big high pressure, cold building in. Rapidly falling temperatures behind this front. Move forward to Sunday morning around 6 a.m. Freezing rain, sleet, and snow over Kentucky and Tennessee. Snow behind it. Big high pressure building in. Now, again, let's not take this to the bank just yet. We've got a few more days to monitor it. Could change if that wave does not develop, then we probably won't see as much wintry precipitation, maybe a brief period on the back end, but not, sorry about that, but not a lot of precipitation. If the wave develops, if the low pressure develops along the front, then we will see a wintry mix come Saturday night and Sunday. Now, this comes after temperatures in the 60s. Saturday afternoon, we will drop into the lower to middle 20s by Sunday morning. Incredible temperature gradient developing. Matter of fact, on Saturday, I looked at Missouri, 70 possible near Poplar Bluff, while it's in the 20s over northwest Missouri. Tight gradient of temperatures. We'll look at a few more charts. Let me load them up here. Okay, I want to zoom in on the GFS model, give you a better idea here. Rain over our area spreading in Friday afternoon, Friday night, the most coverage into Saturday. And watch the low. Here comes the low pressure, closed isobar, move forward. It moves from Columbia, Missouri to Lafayette, Indiana. That keeps the snow and ice mostly to our north. Now watch what happens on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. Here comes the cold front. Here goes the rain moving out. But watch what happens. This is 6 p.m. on Saturday. Whoa, where did all this come from? This is a lot more precipitation. Thought the precip was ending. Cold front went through. How can this happen? Again, maybe a wave of low pressure or low along the front. Models are kind of sniffing that out. They're starting to show that. If that happens, we could have a wintry mix on Saturday night late into Sunday morning. Here comes the snow moving forward a little bit. Midnight on Saturday morning, midnight on Sunday morning. Here's freezing rain, sleet, and snow. Here's rain. This is freezing rain. Purple is sleet. Blue is snow. If this happens, temperatures falling into the 20s, we could have some problems with the roads. We're going to have to keep a close eye on this. Moving forward, I'll stop here at 6 a.m. on Sunday morning. Everyone going out for church services. Could be some icy sidewalks. Could be some icy roads. We'll keep an eye on it. Here goes the snow. Here goes the sleet. Here goes the freezing rain. All pushing off to our east. If you have travel plans, Saturday night into Sunday, let's say to Louisville, Evansville, our area, a little bit into Tennessee, might have some problems. Keep an eye on the forecast. Remember, I always tell you, winter forecast, very changeable, almost can turn on a dime, always low confidence days in advance. You really have to get into that 24-hour time frame before we have much confidence on what will happen. I'll be putting out the probability charts over the coming days so you can watch. If the probabilities are going up, that probably means there's a better chance. That does mean there's a better chance of wintry precipitation. So let's keep an eye on this. As we move further into Sunday, all of that moves off to our east and southeast, and this cold high pressure moves in the area. Matter of fact, let me turn on the temperatures for you real quick. Here we go. Scoot down here. Let's move forward to, let's say, Sunday morning. Let's just see. Let's stop. Let's stop right there. Let me give it a click here. Easier to get it to stop. Here we are on Sunday morning. 22 degrees, Paducah, Kentucky. 18 degrees in Carbondale. Remember, Saturday afternoon, we're expecting 60s. And here we are with actual air temperatures late Saturday night, Sunday morning, 12 degrees in Potosi, Missouri, -1 St. Joseph, Missouri. Look at this. Look at these 20s all over our area. If precipitation falls, we're going to have some problems. Now, I wanted to show you, let's move forward to Monday morning low temperatures. Look at this. 4 degrees in St. Louis, 8 degrees in Mount Vernon, 10 in Evansville, 12 in Paducah, 12 in Poplar Bluff. We'll see just how cold we get. If we have some snow on the ground, single digits are probably going to happen. If not, we'll see maybe upper single digits into the lower teens. Coldest air of the season moving in on Monday morning. Going to be cold. Saturday will be the warmest day, so even though we may have some rain on Saturday, you might just go out and walk around in that 60-plus degree temperatures because that's it for a little while. These cold temperatures are going to return fast.